So now it's time to swim with these ancient magical creatures in the wild for the first time. We are now traveling our way up the Crystal River in Kings Bay, and we're trying to find the manatees now. So we're looking for signs of them to see where their little noses poke above the water, and then we're going to get in and dive with them. The manatees return to this area every single winter because they take advantage of the consistently warm water and the natural springs of about 73 degrees Fahrenheit, because these creatures cannot survive in water below 68 degrees Fahrenheit, otherwise they freeze and die. So get ready to dive with the Florida Manatee. The manatee is below me now, so I'm going to wait until he surfaces and hopefully I get to swim with him. Amazing, absolutely incredible. Three species of manatee exist and can be found in coastal waters and rivers. The Florida manatee is a subspecies of the West Indian manatee. Also known as sea cows, these manatees are common to the waters of the US, and these gentle giants are marine mammals with no natural predators. Manatees can stay under the water for 3 to 5 minutes before having to surface for air, but with a single breath, they can replace 90% of the air in their lungs, compared to humans, which replace only 10%. Close relatives of the manatee include the giant elephant and the tiny hyrax. Out of the depths, I was lucky enough to come across a mother and her calf. The gestation period in manatees lasts for 12 to 14 months, and when a calf is born, it usually weighs between 60 and 70 pounds. Manatees do not form permanent pair bonds, and the male contributes no parental care to the calf, which remains with its mother for up to 2 years prior to weaning. Calves nurse underwater, suckling from teats underneath the pectoral flippers of the mother. They are dependent on their mother not only for nutrition, but also for learning about feeding and resting areas, travel routes, and warm water refuges. The Florida manatee occurs only in coastal and inland waters of the southeastern United States. It can be found as far west as Texas and as far north as Massachusetts during the summer months, but during the winter, manatees congregate in Florida as they require warm water habitats to survive. There they aggregate around warm water springs and thermal outfalls from power plants. Manatees can weigh up to 1,200 pounds and spend 8 hours a day consuming seagrass and other aquatic vegetation. In fact, manatees chew so frequently that their teeth are constantly being replaced and pushed forward, like a constant teeth conveyor belt. This marine mammal belongs to the Sirenian animal order. There are 5 known species of Sirenia: the West Indian manatee, the Amazonian manatee, the West African manatee, the dugong, and the extinct Stella's sea cow, which was hunted to extinction in the 18th century. The Florida manatee lives in salt water, but seeks fresh water for drinking, driving it into areas where boat traffic is heavy. Boat propeller blades cause great damage to the manatee, and watercraft collisions can be fatal. Already in 2022, manatee deaths have crossed the 500 mark. This macabre milestone puts the Sunshine State almost halfway to last year's darkest year on record for the threatened species. In 2021, 1,101 manatees perished, most of them from starvation. State biologists say that this is a man-made famine, and researchers attribute the unusual die-off to starvation because of a lack of seagrass. Decades of pollution from septic tanks, sewage spills, too much fertiliser and poor stormwater management have set a collision course with the laws of nature. All the nitrogen and phosphorus that these sources delivered fueled excess algae growth that blocked the sunlight from seagrass, a manatee's main diet, resulting in unusual die-off and mass starvation. The future of the manatee remains in the balance. That was a truly humbling experience to be welcomed into the world of the manatee. Such gentle giants, and to be able to swim with them and appreciate them in their natural habitat was absolutely incredible.